We've heard this phrase in many science fiction movies, but have we really experienced it in real life? NASA has found a door on Mars. Are we alone, or are there other civilizations out there? Is it possible that they are more advanced than us? And could they be hiding something behind that door? In this video, we're going to reveal the shocking truth about the door found by NASA on Mars. But before we get started, be sure to hit that like button for more videos. Let's take a journey through space and uncover the mysteries of the universe together. The existence of extraterrestrial life is one of the most intriguing questions that humanity has ever asked itself. For centuries, scientists and philosophers have debated whether or not we are alone in the universe. With the advent of modern technology, we've been able to explore our solar system and beyond in ways that were never before possible. And while we haven't found any definitive proof of life outside of Earth yet, that hasn't stopped people from searching. The discovery of a potential doorway on Mars is the latest development in this age-old quest. This particular find was made by an international team of researchers led by Dr. Alberto Caballero of the Institute for Advanced Studies in Austria. Using high-resolution images from NASA's Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter, the team identified a rock formation that looks remarkably like a metal door embedded in the Martian surface. The object is approximately 50 centimeters wide and appears to have a handle and hinges, suggesting that it could be a man-made structure. While some have been quick to jump to conclusions, claiming that this discovery could be evidence of ancient alien life on Mars, others have been more cautious in their interpretation of the findings. Could this really be a sign that we're not alone in the universe? Or is there a more mundane explanation for what we see in the image? That's what we'll investigate next. Is this just a rock formation or something more? It's important to remember that images like these are often open to interpretation, and what one person sees as a doorway, another may see as nothing more than a trick of the light and shadows. However, the researchers who made this discovery believe that their interpretation is supported by several key factors. First and foremost, the size and shape of the object are simply too precise to be a natural occurrence. If this were a rock formation created by geological processes, it would likely be much rougher and more irregular in shape. Additionally, the apparent handle and hinges add further evidence that this is a man-made object rather than a natural one. Of course, it's worth noting that these features could also be explained by natural phenomena such as erosion or the buildup of mineral deposits over time. But the researchers argue that such processes would not result in the highly detailed and geometric features that we see in the images. Another piece of evidence that supports their claim is the location of the object itself. It was found in an area of Mars known as Aeolis Mons, which is also known as the Three Peaks region. This area is of particular interest to scientists because it is believed to have once been home to a large lake of liquid water. The presence of water in this region suggests that it could have been habitable for life as we know it, making it a prime candidate for the search for extraterrestrial life. If this object really is a doorway, then it's possible that it could lead to a cave or tunnel system that was created by an ancient civilization of Martians. Such structures would have been built for the purpose of shelter, either to protect against the harsh weather conditions on Mars, or perhaps even to hide from something else entirely. It's important to note that while the discovery of a doorway on Mars is certainly intriguing, it's just that, an intriguing discovery. It's far from conclusive proof of alien life on the red planet. As with any scientific investigation, more evidence is needed to confirm or deny the researchers' hypothesis. However, if it turns out that this is just a rock formation after all, it wouldn't necessarily be a cause for disappointment. In fact, it would simply be another piece of the puzzle in our quest to understand the universe and our place within it. Each new discovery, whether it confirms our suspicions or disproves them, brings us one step closer to unraveling the mysteries of the cosmos. And who knows, maybe someday soon we will find definitive proof that we are not alone in this vast universe. Until then, the search continues, and who knows what other fascinating discoveries await us in the depths of space. This discovery raises more questions than it answers. How did a door end up on Mars? Who put it there and why? Was there really life on Mars? These are just some of the many questions that scientists hope to answer as they continue to study the object in greater detail. With more data, we may be able to get a clearer picture of what this object really is and what it means for our understanding of the universe. But let's think a little bigger. If this is an actual door, where does it lead? What might we find on the other side? It's fun to speculate about the possibilities, but it's important to stay grounded in reality and not let our imaginations run wild. After all, we have no way of knowing what lies behind this door, if anything at all. It could be nothing more than a natural formation on the other side, or it could be something more. However, it's important to remember that anything we find will be subject to the laws of physics as we understand them. So even if we do find something on the other side of the door, it's unlikely to be a creature from science fiction or a lost civilization. Rather, it's more likely that we'll find more rocks and dirt, perhaps with some interesting geological features. Still, that doesn't mean that the discovery won't be valuable. Every new piece of data we gather about Mars brings us closer to understanding its history and its place in the universe. And who knows what other discoveries await us? Maybe this door is just the first of many. So what do you think? Is there anything out there waiting to be discovered? Do you believe in aliens? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing from you guys, and your feedback helps us make better videos for you. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more amazing videos. We'll see you next time. Now that we've considered both sides of the argument, it's time to reveal the shocking truth. The door found by NASA on Mars is not actually a door at all. Despite the numerous images and analyses conducted by experts, it turns out that the object is nothing more than a naturally occurring rock formation. While it may be disappointing to some who were hoping for an alien discovery, this finding is still an important reminder of the incredible power of the human imagination. When faced with the vastness and mystery of the universe, it's easy to let our minds run wild with possibilities. But it's also important to stay grounded in reality and rely on evidence and reason. The alleged door on Mars is a perfect example of this. At first glance, it's easy to see a doorway in the Martian landscape, especially when our brains are wired to seek out patterns and familiar shapes. However, upon closer inspection, and with the help of scientific analysis, it became clear that what we were seeing was nothing more than a trick of the light and shadow. Despite this disappointing revelation, it's important to remember that the search for extraterrestrial life is still very much alive and well. There are countless places in the universe that we haven't explored yet, and who knows what we might find out there. Perhaps one day we will discover a planet that is truly a gateway to a new world and all of the wonders that come with it. As for the alleged door on Mars, it will continue to be an intriguing footnote in the annals of space exploration, a reminder that sometimes the most shocking discoveries can turn out to be the most mundane. But that doesn't mean that they're not valuable. After all, it was through these mundane discoveries that we learned more about our world and our place in the universe, and who knows what other revelations await us in the future. Thank you for joining us on this journey of discovery. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and share, and be sure to subscribe for more videos just like this. Until next time, keep looking up.